Hi, I'm Sam Lewis, and I'd like to talk to you for a moment about doing business with integrity. Don't see a lot of that out there, especially in the realm of internet marketing. And internet marketing is the future. That's where business is being done today. And because of that, there's lots and lots of businesses, lots of opportunities on there. And I don't see a lot of integrity. I don't see a lot of honesty or honor or dignity in these businesses. I've been around for a long time, not just in internet marketing, but in business. I'd like to tell you my story for a minute. See, this all started for me, and I became aware of this long before the internet. In fact, when I was 19 years old, young and idealistic, just married, and setting out to make my mark on life. In fact, I was studying to be a pastor, and I had made a decision that when I was going to become a pastor, I wanted to support myself and pay my own salary as much as that I could because I wanted to be with real people. I wanted to work out in the world and pastor at the same time because I wanted to be with real people. And I never wanted anybody to be able to point a finger at me and say, hey, you're just after my money. I wanted to be able to speak and teach with integrity and honor and dignity. And those things were important to me. And one day, 19 years old, I see this ad in the newspaper, because I'm looking for a way that I can support my family in that way and still do what I felt like I needed to do with my life. And the ad said, amazing opportunity. Work 5 to 7 hours a week and make $500 to $700 a week. Be your own boss. Well, that sounded pretty good to me at 19 years old. And so I went in for an interview, and they told me about the company. It was the Scott & Decker company. And they said that it was this major company. They showed me their on Dun & Bradstreet, their ratings. Been around for many, many years. And they said what they do is they market power tools. And what I would be doing is working for myself, demonstrating their power tools, and then they would do all the sales and they would furnish all the leads. Well, that sounded pretty good. I thought that was pretty neat. And so I quit my job and I showed up the next morning to begin my training, only to find out that I was going to be selling Kirby vacuum cleaners. That was their power tools. And they taught me how to do this demonstration. And then they said, what we want you to do is to practice your demonstration. Call as many of your family and friends as you can get for this weekend and practice your demonstration on them. And at the end of the demonstration, call up your supervisor and he's going to ask your family or your friends how you did so that he can help you and give you some pointers. Well, of course, what happened is after I do the demonstration and I'd call in, then they would do this high sales pitch on my family and friends and saying, hey, wouldn't you like to help Sam out? Just buy one of these for him and give him confidence. I was very disillusioned, and what they meant by furnishing leads is that they were going to take me door to door, knocking on doors, and demonstrating the Kirby vacuum cleaner. Well, that put a bad taste in my mouth, but I never lost that entrepreneurial spirit that I had. I wanted to do that. But what I ended up doing is I became a contractor, a building contractor. And for more than 30 years, I supported myself. I achieved my goal. And I was a pastor, still am. And yet I had my own business and I supported myself and paid my own salary. That was a tough life. Working in construction and then trying to serve people. I was a relationship coach and an author and helping families to stay together. And so I was always looking for some business opportunity that would help me. But most of them that came around were multi-level marketing and things that, and you'd get in there and again, always left a bad taste in my mouth. There was no integrity, no honor. They would push these ideals, they would push these things, but you never seem to see it there in practice. And so I knew that I couldn't do that. Well, when the internet came along, it changed everything. It was a whole new world. Marketing changed, business changed. You can reach an entire world in a matter of minutes, seconds even, with your message. And so I began to research, and for many years I researched all kinds of different businesses. And I'm telling you, there is so many scams out there. In fact, there are scams about the scams. You see people in basically legitimate companies, and yet the way they've chosen to market their legitimate companies is they find some other legitimate company and they have a big ad or a big headline. Hey, this company's a scam. Let me tell you about it. So you click on their website or you click on their video and you watch it. They don't say a word about that company or showing you how that company is a scam. They just tell you about their company. So they're using that other company's success to market their own company. I've seen so many tactics like this, and I just don't like it. And so as I began to research and find the way that I wanted to market, the way that I wanted to do business, because the internet gives you an opportunity to be in business in a way that's so different. And so as I began my own business and done that and began to try to learn about marketing and those things, I discovered there's tons and tons of information on the internet. But wading through all that and trying to put it together can take you years, and you'll probably end up, as I did, spending thousands of dollars on things that aren't true or aren't legitimate or don't pan out to be the truth. And so I did find some companies and some systems that I believe actually work. And one in particular that's given me a platform that I could do that. I'd love to share more of that with you. But my main message isn't just about that. It's that I would love to help you to be successful. But I want to help you to be successful with integrity and honor and dignity. And I just don't see a lot of companies. I even see companies marketing that as their market, but I don't see them actually doing it. That's what I'd like to do for you. If you'd like to know more about that, and especially a particular business that I'm involved in, go to www.livingthatmatters.com. And I'd like to share more with you. I also have a blog page, Living That Matters, and that I can share with you more about my life. You can also find me at Sam I Am Pan on Skype, or I'm on Facebook, on just a lot of different ways that you could go and learn more about me, because you don't know me. You don't have any way of knowing that I'm telling you the truth any more than anybody else is. So I would love to get to know you. I'd love you to get to know me. Thanks for listening to me, and I hope that I can be of help. I really would love to invest in your life and help you to be successful, again, with integrity and honor and dignity. Thanks for listening.